Did you know that doing word puzzles, including word searches, can support several areas of your overall well being? Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Colette Elizabeth. During this video, I'm going to discuss 9 benefits of doing word puzzles. Before we get started, let me know in the comments your favorite type of word puzzles if you do puzzles. Doing word puzzles benefit the brain by providing a mental workout and by boosting cognitive skills. Now, some research suggests that when one engages in activities that challenge your cognitive skills and your memory recall, such as word puzzles, this may help in combating dementia. The second thing that word puzzles do for you or help you is to enhance your short term memory. That's something that is very beneficial for all of us. I know for me, I'm getting to the age where I get up and I was going to do something. I have no clue what I got up to do. I don't know what I got up to do. Then I sit down and then I say, okay, there was something I was supposed to get. Oh, I was supposed to get that pencil over there. Well, when I got up to get the pencil, I forgot I was supposed to get the pencil. So during word puzzles, one of the benefits is it enhances the short term memory. The other thing that it does is it supports executive functions. So, what do I mean by executive functions? Executive functions include things like the ability to plan, the ability to organize, the ability to problem solve, the ability to make decisions. So, what's the difference between problem solving and decision making, you may ask? Problem solving is reactive. It means figuring out a solution to a problem after it has occurred. Decision making, on the other hand, is reactive. It means looking at what you have out here in this landscape and making a decision based on all of the available information that you have. And so when we're doing word puzzles, the research shows that it helps us. It helps us to think clearly in a detailed fashion. In fact, the results of a recent study published in Harvard Health Publishing revealed that by doing word puzzles, including word searches, for a minimum of 30 minutes per day, 4 times a week, will help you to reap some of the brain benefits that I mentioned earlier. Doing word searches improves our focus. Why? Because we're trying to find that word. We're looking for it. We're trying to find a word. We're trying to make sure that it's spelled appropriately. If you're anything like me, I make up words. I make them up and it's like, that's the word. Okay. And you can't do that in a word search, but I do. I do. And so I'll write it on the side. I write down the word. And sometimes I look and say, hey, they missed this, they missed that, missed whatever. That's just what I do. But focus. So you see why it's helping me. See how I just got off on a tangent on something else? It improves our focus. Another benefit to doing word searches is it improves your vocabulary and you learn new facts. For example, I do word searches, and each time I do a word search, it usually has a little description or theme that the word search is dealing with. And so you're usually trying to find a word that's connected to the story or the theme. In a recent word search, I learned about horse shows and all the terms, not all of them, many of the terms and phrases that are specific to horse shows. While doing another word search, I learned some words that were connected to cave exploration. And so that's exciting because expanding your vocabulary and expanding your word knowledge, I don't know about you, but I love learning. I'm a life learner. So this is right up my alley. As a child, I remember my mom doing, she used to do the puzzles. I think they were in Parade Magazine and TV Guide. I don't know if you guys, depending on your age, if you remember those, but I remember my mom doing puzzles all the time, word puzzles. The other benefit that's very helpful and practical for doing word searches is it improves your spelling. The other thing that it does, and this is physical, is it improves hand-eye coordination. So if you're a gamer and you want to get your competitive edge on, do word searches. It'll help you because you're thinking and you're moving your hand. Now, for me, it's so funny because I will have my word search, and before I know it, my hand is just going to cross out the word. The other thing that doing word searches helps you to do that social media cleanse or detox that you've been putting off by reducing your screen time. And they're always talking about how we need to limit the blue lights that we have from our personal devices, whether it's our cell phone, our iPad, our laptop, our MacBook, those blue lights. But when you're doing word searches, you get so into it that time flies by. I know for me, I get the little alerts that say, hey, your time on social media has been down by this much or up this much. And I've been getting a lot of downs, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I've been doing word searches. I've been doing them and it's very helpful. Word searches do help in a number of different ways. The other thing it does is they can help us to deep compress and relax and prepare for a wind down of our evening, all while providing brain development. I just think that that's amazing because some research suggests that brain development coupled with memory recall skills may aid in the fight against dementia. Next, my favorite benefit that I personally experience is an improved mood. Yes, isn't that something? All from doing a puzzle, it can improve your mood and give you a sense of accomplishment. I know that when I complete a word search, I'm like ready to do the next one. And experts suggest that the sense of accomplishment encourages the release of endorphins. And that's the happy hormone that many of us experience after we exercise. For me, it's really exciting when I finish it. I play little games with myself. Like I may say, okay, I am going to find the words in the order that they appear on the sheet. And I'll do that. And so then if I'm able to find the words in that order, I'm excited. Or sometimes I may look at the word and say, okay, I want to find the words on the outskirt of the puzzle. It's usually a square, so I want to find all these words. Or another game I'll play with myself is if it's an unfamiliar word or word that's unfamiliar to me, I want to find those words first. Or I want to find the compound words or the real big words. So I play different little games with myself to motivate myself. It's exciting and it's something that's helpful. When I talked before, stuck in a rut, you don't want to do nothing but sleep. So this kind of helps a little bit. So you may say, Colette, what does doing word searches and completing word searches, what do they have to do with getting your groove back? One word, one momentum. Once you experience a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small it might seem, you just want that feeling again and again and again. And that's probably the endorphins kicking in because you're like, I did it. I did it. It's a motivating factor when you accomplish, even if it's just something that's considered really small. It may be small to others, but that first step is generally, I think, one of the most important steps in anything that you do. So, going back to our theme about getting out of a rut, about overcoming procrastination, usually it's that first step that causes us all the anxiety. We don't want to take it, or we can't take it, or we feel we can't take it. But when you do something simple, like for me, this helped me doing word searches. It actually didn't even do the research for this until after I started saying, hey, getting up and doing different things. I saw research. Like, this is what I'm dealing with. So I just wanted to share this with you. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of money on word searches. I'm going to show you a few of mine. I have different ones. This is one. Now, this is beat up. I got to get the jumbo ones because I wear bifocals. But this is one that is small. I put it in my purse so that if I'm waiting on my niece or nephew or whatever, if I'm in there in the store, just doing my word search. Here's another one. Again, I didn't spend that much money on these. I do. I'm talking about word puzzles. I like the word searches mostly. Here's another one that has a combination of different word puzzles and word searches. Okay. Let me show you this other one. Let's see. I have this one here. This one is a Christian-based word search. Okay. And I should probably let you see how they look. Okay, this one, it tells a little story about a Christian. It's a Christian story, and it has a scripture there. And then you do the word search after you're done with the story, or you can do it the other way around, do the search first and then read the story. But you don't have to spend a lot of money on these. That's what I like about them. You can get them at the dollar store. Well, it says the dollar store. Now you go in there, I haven't seen a thing in there that's $1 lately. Say dollar store, but everything there $5. You can find them in grocery stores. You can find these word puzzles in like Walgreens and things like that. And usually they're either where the magazines are kept or they're on end caps. So curious, which benefit surprised you the most? Type your answer in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It lets the algorithm know, hey, you're okay with what I'm saying. If you found this video helpful, check out the video that's showing up on the screen. It's more information about how Black women can get their groove back. All right, see you next time. God bless.